Hi guys, thanks so much for tuning in to Shawn Watson Davis TV. If you would, please hit the like button and at the end, leave a comment and share this video with others. We're continuing with our series highlighting the book, The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. Today, we're focusing on the 5th language, which is physical touch. In 1944 in the United States, there was a study conducted using 40 infants. 20 infants were given food, love, eye contact, they were talked to, they were changed. So both their physical needs and their emotional needs were addressed. The other 20 infants, only their physical needs were addressed. They were fed, they were changed, they were bathed, but they were not looked at. They were not communicated with. No smiles were given to these babies. They were not hugged and kissed and coddled. So their emotional needs and their social needs were not addressed. Approximately 4 months into the experiment, the babies that were only given the need to their physical attention, their diapers being changed, the babies that were not receiving emotional addressment, those babies started to die. And even at that point where the experiment was stopped and the other babies were rescued, the remaining babies were rescued, and their emotional needs started to be addressed, a few of the babies still perished. It had been too long in that deficit mode of their need for emotional attention, their physical touch needs, their needs to be validated by the smiles that they received, by the look. You can tell when there's the look of love in someone's eyes, and that makes a spiritual connection to us. Well, when the remaining babies were rescued and those needs started to be addressed, some of the babies still perished. It's an interesting study to Google and read about. Physical touch is the 5th love language. And it is important to realize that it's important. It's important to smile at people, the people that you love, and to talk to them and show them in your face that you're happy, that they're in your life, that their presence makes you happy. It's important to give hugs and meaningful hugs, not shallow hugs, but warm embraces that make you feel, make the person know that you mean it. Hugs and kisses, pats on the back, physical touch. It's a need, and that's why putting people in solitary confinement is one of the most torturous things, right up there with being put in a hole where you don't receive sunshine. It is cruel to abandon, to give people the silent treatment, to withhold love. It's cruel. And on the opposite end, to give people love is nourishing, and it is a human need. And oftentimes, people who grow up in childhood who haven't received a lot of affection, maybe at school they receive hugs and welcoming smiles and it's a welcoming environment. But maybe at home, it's cold. So because they get it at school, they're able to survive, let's say. But a lot of times they won't still be in the healthiest position to be in a relationship with, because they're unable to recognize that what was done and what was withheld from them was not healthy, and I'm not going to repeat it. Oftentimes when people don't receive affection, then they try to reduce their need for that affection. And they get in that habit of protecting themselves, and they're able to live like that, and they won't come out of it because it took a lot of work and effort to protect themselves by diminishing the need. And unfortunately, when people are not able to heal themselves or recognize when they're in a loving relationship and respond appropriately, then it's really tough to be in relationship with someone like that, because we all need love. And to starve someone of that physical touch and of that love, and to think that it's not needed, is a mistake. So make certain that you are self-aware of whether or not you're affectionate. Because if you're in a relationship with someone, or you're raising children, and you don't meet that need for affection, then someone is suffering because of your decision or inability to show love through physical touch. And most people don't set out that they want to torture someone. But sometimes people can be indifferent about the needs of other people. In fact, in our society, we're being taught so much to look out for yourself, look out for yourself, look out for yourself. And it has just run amok, where I see examples of people who really think only about themselves. They really don't think about other people and the needs of other people. They're only in it to absorb and get their needs met. It's not reciprocal. And that's unfortunate, because they're hurting people that do love them and are in a relationship with them and are suffering by neglect. So think about it. Who gave you hugs? Who gave you kisses? Who looked at you and you could see in their eyes that you mattered to them? How did that make you feel? Was it a coach, a teacher, a principal? Was it your mom? Was it your dad? Was it so many people? You were fortunate that so many people validated you. Remember how it feels to receive love from other people, and be certain that you contribute love to your village. We're not here to just be parasites. We're not here to be parasites at all. We're here, especially as we grow up and we mature, our job is to do it better. Keep doing it better. Keep getting better and better at relationships. Keep becoming more and more sensitive. Keep holding in your heart that you want to do right by people. And do it. Do it. It'll pay off. And it's good role modeling for the little ones that are watching. So thanks so much for tuning in. Keep striving to be a better and better person. Hit that like button. Comment at the end. Let me know how you feel about this subject of physical touch. And share this with other people that might be enlightened by it and encouraged by it. Again, thanks so much for tuning in. Have a good day.